Mm. Hello. Hello. Two quick hellos, that's what you get. Hello everyone, it's Ackieforest here, or Mr. AKI, or whoever you want to call me. Call me a dick. Go on, I dare you. Yeah. But I thought it was about time again to make another vlog, seeing as it's my New Year's resolution and all that thing. You know, just to supply you guys with in-depth detail of my life. Why would anyone want that? No, I'm just kidding. Not necessarily my life, but just thoughts going on at the time. And I thought now would be the best time to do it because things have happened. Here's the way I'm going to cover things. I'll be covering ASF things first. Then I'll move on to doing Let's Plays. And then I will move on to just giving my personal thoughts about current stuff and events, etc. I ate that way too fast. Don't ask what it was either. Don't. But, yeah, ASF. I'm sure you're all wondering where the behind the scenes of Armageddon is, but don't worry, it's on the way. Too many things suddenly happened on a Sunday, which is the last time I want ever anything to happen all of a sudden. So, but it did. I ended up having to do an hour-long worth of Minecraft, but hey, I don't have a problem doing that, and that series will continue. But that wasn't the main issue, because I would have had time to do the making of Armageddon as well, along with Eggy Face. But yeah, I'll keep calling him that. I'll just keep calling him that. But something else happened. I forgot that it was my weekend to see my uncle, and also I was a bit sleep deprived the night before. So I was recovering lack of sleep. So two very important things, but you know, we eventually slowly got around to doing it. But it was so late at night, and we were completely... And the show is almost 2 hours long, so you can imagine how we felt. So I just wanted to go and die somewhere after we recorded it, instead of having to go and upload it, even though I should have. But I didn't want to leave the computer on all night, because that's inevitably what would have happened. So I'm going to upload that, and many of you saying, why didn't you upload it on Monday? But... I think I'll stick with the schedule of, if I miss it, then it will just come the next time, and then whatever, we'll just record the next one next weekend. So that's that out the way. There's only 4 more events to come on that, so not many left, and of course One Night Only is up, it's coming up. I keep saying the 25th, but I don't think it's actually the 25th. So I'll have to back myself up on that one, because it's supposed to be the same time that the Royal Rumble is airing. I don't know if that's next weekend. If it is, we might be in trouble, but don't worry, it's on the way. Zach and Wiki just finished shaving. But yeah. What was I going to say? So yeah, One Night Only is on the way. We're still busy making it and stuff, or I am anyway. So yeah, I haven't actually put up the matches yet, but I will. That might come tomorrow. So, or it'll come on the same day as when the making of Armageddon comes up. Just so you know what's coming up, and you will probably want to know what the theme is. And it's quite interesting, as I keep saying, but I won't reveal it yet. I'll give you a hint. No, I won't. I'll give it away straight off. So yeah, that's all coming up. And then I've got something else planned for between after that and before the great comeback in April. Hooray. So look forward to that. So moving on now to Let's Plays. Let's see. Right. Yes. What was I going to say about that? I've forgotten now. Oh yeah. It's right there. I should be talking about it. But as you know, I've started doing Minecraft, and I don't mind doing that. It's a nice thing to do on the weekend. It's nice and calm and relaxing, and I don't mind doing an hour of it on Sunday, so I'll just stick to doing that. Zack and Wiki will continue on Tuesday, as it is now, and Zelda will be recontinued on Wednesdays. So yeah, I don't know why I've fallen behind on that one. Just maybe things have happened and I haven't caught up with it or whatever. But it's a longer process to make because I have to record it and then I have to do voiceover after it. So it takes a bit longer to do rather than just recording the voice and the sound at the same time. But I want the sound to come through on that game because there are some quite nice music going on and sounds and going on. Whereas Zack and Wiki is just a bunch of sound effects and Minecraft doesn't really rely heavily on noises and music, so that's not really necessary. I probably might do the same with Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. And speaking of that, segueing into the next part, I have acquired it today. Look, it's still in its wrapping foil brilliantness. So yes, I've acquired this and I will be playing this every Monday. It's in the light there. Oh, look at its shininess. Probably hurting your eyes, so I'll stop that now because the screen I'm looking at is only like oh, I just want to open it now. Luckily I have a knife. No, I'm not killing it. Just before you say anything, this is how I usually open all my games when they got that stupid foiling around them. Just take that bit there where they open it up and then just slide it in between the little bits with a knife. I'm not chopping it up by any means, but it's far easier to get all the wrapping off afterwards. Get off. Stay there. So yeah, there you go, Captain Toad. I'm actually looking forward to this. I'm alive. Sorry, new case smell. Love it. I will tell you why it's been taking me so long to actually get it. Just in a minute. Because that's one of my thoughts I want to dwell on actually. Just one more. Seriously, you get high off of this shit. Hang on, does it work if you open and close it again? Oh, that is bliss. Do that every time you get a new game or just anything because they have that new game smell. Just embrace it. Is it wrong that I'm sniffing Toad's face? Because that's what the disc looks like. That's the disc. There we go. There he is. Well, there's me with my hand in the way. There we go. That's what the disc looks like. I'll put it away before I kill it. I'll probably play this game in advance because I've been waiting for a Toad game for quite some time now, because many of you not many realise, but I'm a big Toad fan. I'm probably one of the very few. So yeah, there's all the other garbage in here. You go over there with those people. What is this? Software instructions. Well, I guess I'll leave that in there, even though all the manuals nowadays are on the actual game. All this crap. Also, on the front of the Wii U, I'm now online with it. Because I didn't want to use Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi is just so everywhere in your face and not very reliable. So now I have a LAN adapter, so I can just plug it straight into my very fast internet that I pay for. And the last bit of news, even though it doesn't actually retain to any Let's Plays or anything, so yeah, speaking of that online thing, if you want to send me your whatever it is you're supposed to send me so that we can play stuff together, if you happen to have a Wii U and you happen to be online with it, then by all means drop me a contact of some kind and I might film some of our playing like Smash Brothers, for example. Segueing into Smash Brothers now. To accompany my amiibo of the Villager, I have acquired another one, which is a Samus one. I thought I'd get the character I like playing as the most. So I have the Samus amiibo now. There she is. He is. It's a she. Live with it. So I have that now. I'm not going to do training in the amiibo of that because, as we know, this series, I don't know what happened there. I've given up with that, haven't I? We only got 2 episodes because I just said, oh, sod you, you're not levelling up, because I can't get it any higher than 50. And I don't know why that is. But I won't be doing it with Samus because it just seems really fruitless. Because having the amiibo was a new experience for me, but now it no longer is, so it'll be more boring. And I can't commentate Smash Brothers. It's just too action-packed and zany and wild, and it's just better recording gameplay footage of me playing other people online now that I can do that. So yeah. So to finish off, just thoughts. So the reason I got Captain Toad so delayed was I'm not a fanboy of anything, before you go and question me about anything, but I have suddenly realised the reason why Nintendo have suddenly dropped down in the field, or at least it's an assumption. And that assumption is in order to acquire this game in the first place, I've had to walk over the entire face of my hometown. I'm not giving out the location of that, or maybe I will, I don't know. I'm in the UK, as you're well aware of, because I'm English. Not English, we like to be posh and drink tea. No, we don't. Well, maybe we do, but that's the stereotypical view, but I don't like tea. I like Dr. Pepper. Where is it? I need my Dr. Pepper. Never mind. Yeah, I've had to crawl everywhere for it. And lo and behold, actually, in any retail shop that sells Wii U games, if any, they haven't been selling this at all. You know, and it's Toad's first game, technically. So, you know, I would have thought a lot of people would want that. They went nuts for Smash Brothers, obviously, and Mario Kart 8 and whatever. But for all these other little titles, like Bayonetta 2 as well, and stuff like that, not that I want to buy some of those titles, but I haven't seen them being stocked in shops in general, in like everything, everywhere. I mean, I went to our game shop over here, which is called Game, weird enough as that is, and then you know, other places like Argos and HMV don't even stock Wii U games. They just sell the other next gen consoles, which is the PS4 and the VHS 1. Yes, I will call it that, because that machine I do hate because it looks like a video player. Anyway, enough about that. I'm not going into that. I don't want to start wars. Okay, I don't see the reason. I have a PlayStation 3 and I have a Wii U. You know, and I have a Wii, and I have a PlayStation 2. I've just been a PlayStation Nintendo guy, I guess, on that front. But when it comes to Microsoft, I've only had the first Xbox, and then that turned into a successful sham. And then I did get the 360, but then it broke. You'll probably know why. Third quality thread. So my reliability with those consoles has gone. Otherwise, I'd have all three, because I don't care. Obviously, I get the more expensive consoles later on because they're more expensive, and everyone does complain about their prices. So, but never the Wii U or Nintendo consoles in general. They're always really cheap, ever since the GameCube, which was some time ago, back in 2002. When the SF started. But yeah, I think that's the decline, is these shops are not devoting their space to these new consoles that Nintendo brings out. Hence why they're regarded as failures, like they haven't got many games or anything. It's like they have, just people aren't selling them. or businesses or companies are not selling them. I can see loads of PS4 games everywhere and loads of VHS 1 games everywhere and whatever, but I can't see those. So, what can you do? Luckily they stock Amiibo. I mean, when I bought this one, there was a Link one there, and a Mario one, and a Peach one. I don't know who would want that. Oh, that's just your opinion, if you got one or not. Yeah. But, I think they had a Yoshi one too. I don't know. Shrug. I wasn't necessarily looking. I was just wanted Samus, and luckily it was there. So, yeah, that's just one of my thoughts that's on my mind. That's the reason Nintendo is looked down upon all of a sudden, is because everyone's saying they've got a lack of games and everything and whatever, but it's just the companies aren't stocking them, that's all. Eventually I had to get this online, because that seems to be the only outlet. If they're going to have to if I'm going to have to resort to doing that, then that's a load of bull, because, don't these companies want my money? That would be the important thing. And I did ask, when they were getting new stock in on this game front, and they said Monday. So I went in on Monday. Have you got any? No. When are you gonna get it then? Too late now. I've had to buy it somewhere else from an online store. So they've got my money now, and not you. Ugh. Problems. So yeah, they're just depending on the other next generation consoles. And I know the Wii U isn't specifically next gen, but it's good enough. We're not graphic whores at the end of the day. I'm never a graphic whore. I keep saying that on the on-off occasion. I said it a lot playing Doom 3, didn't I? I may have come off as bad because I was taking the mick out of all the bad Xboxy graphics that had just been upscaled But I don't care what a game looks like. I mean, look at the games I'm playing currently. They don't look amazing, particularly, in today's standards anyway. So, as long as the game is good, that's what the generation I come from. I don't come from a generation of, well, the graphics look insane, it must be a really good game, and really well made. Whipping my hair everywhere. That is not the case. But I come from a generation where graphics didn't matter. So, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up now because I've probably been rambling a bit too long, as usual. But hey, that's me. I like talking. So, I'm going to wrap things up. That's been my thoughts on process and everything. So yeah. I don't know what plans I've got for in the future, but I'm sure you'll hear about them in the next vlog, which will be around the end of this month, in January. Yeah. So, I'm going to bid you adieu for now. And goodbye. At least for now. Go on, go. Flip it out. I need to upload that.